How do you think they're doing against older players, professional players, guys that are more savvy, at least you would think?
I think it was a telling sign to start this game off that France hit them in the mouth. I thought that was good. I think we needed that. But the telling thing was that after they hit us, we made adjustments. We played more physical. We dictated the pace of the game. And you're not just dictating the pace with grown men, you're dictating the pace with grown men that play this game for money. So that's a great sign. That should build confidence in them, in each other, and individually, because that's what it's going to take to win.
I don't know if I'm making too much out of this. Time. Speaking of confidence, it looked like Derek hit a big shot, Dominic hit a big shot. You can almost see their confidence come up.
No question. That's a big part of what everybody's role is on this team, 1 through 12, 13, whatever, is that when you step on the floor, there is no garbage time. So when you're on that floor, you're to play with confidence and you're to play well. If you make mistakes, you're making them with confidence. That's the key. I thought Derek did a great job. I thought Dominique has done an unbelievable job of pressuring the ball, of taking shots with confidence. Whether they go in or not, time will reveal that.
Kenny, there was a play where Aaron stole the ball when you guys were getting punched in the mouth,
yes,
and went down and dunked. How pivotal do you think that was, or was that just one play in a big game, in a long game?
Pivotal. I thought the biggest part of that was the transition into what are we? Are we going to be a soft defensive team, or are we going to be an in-your-face, aggressive, dictate the pace, get in the passing lanes? We don't care who you are. We're getting after them. And he made that play, which ignited everything for us.
Coach, talk about Colin's effort today. He was, as a freshman, he was the leader on the offensive end, and on the defensive end, he was really crouching the boards.
Unbelievable on the boards. Still, we're not satisfied because he has so much more. He's a very talented, a very energetic player with a whole bunch of skill. He has to learn that we play this game from inside out, not outside in. But what he brings to this team is super, because we need big, long, energetic, skilled guys that can dictate what we're trying to do.
Kenny, why do you think he has to learn it from the inside out rather than the outside in?
He has a tendency to want to be a perimeter big, but in order for him to be the best player in the country, if that's his goals, if that's his dreams, in order for him to be a professional, in order for him to dominate college basketball, it has to start from the inside out.
The question of Alex Poythress's career is not whether he can have one really impressive athletic game, but can he string them together? Can he keep that energy consistent? Have you seen, we've seen 2 games, that doesn't sort of make a trend, but you've seen him practice it. Do you believe he's finally turned that corner?
I've never questioned Alex Poythress as a player. When we talk about confidence, Alex Poythress he should be this year. He came back to school to prove to the world I'm one of the best forwards in the country. You see his athleticism. It is one of the most athletic forwards in the country. Now, mentally, he has to put together the fight, the determination to go out and prove to people how good is he. Because some people still question because they see the inconsistencies. Me personally, I think he's going to have a phenomenal year. That's why he's here. That's why he came back.
Coach Cal tweeted something, Kenny, about this team being further along than a lot of the teams he's had recently. I think he said, why is that, do you think? What does that mean?
I think a big part of being farther along is having 10 days of practice to put in and implement the things offensively that we want to do. And that's why you see at times the ball movement, the one more pass, the extra passing, the unselfishness. When you get a group of young players, freshmen and sophomores, to buy into that, you're talking about a special group when you add talent to it.
A lot of buzz down here about could you play this platoon style once the season starts?
I think as long as we dictate the pace defensively, if we're initiating everything that happens on the floor, we can play 10, 11 guys. If the other team dictates, we won't be able to play that many guys. We have to control the tempo of the game. Our numbers are unbelievable. The number of quality players we have are unbelievable. We just have to make sure that in order to play those guys that we don't let the other team control what we're trying to do. We control that.